I did not laugh. Yeah.
Well, we can tell that you are fantastically in sync right there.
Yeah,
And
it's insane, right? How did that happen?
okay.
I don't even know.
I could do this and he can put his right.
Wait,
Okay.
which hand am I doing?
There's an error. There's an error. The way it worked, this was, I mean, I got invited, you know, from the lovely Zildjian guys, and I was really excited about it. So I sent him the track straight away because I wrote this song based on how Tosh plays and how I like to play, and I really wanted, like, you know, Tosh to shine in this song as well. So I thought I'd combine it so we have a song for us to have in the moment. And yeah, and it was great. I mean, we walked into rehearsal and...
Yeah, rehearsal was like, we just got in there, we got set up, and then we played the track a couple times, and like that was it. We were out in like less than an hour. Yeah. It was so quick.
Home for dinner. Home for dinner.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's great that you guys, you know, gel so well, and really important that, you know, you were keeping Tosh's style in mind when you were writing the track. And
absolutely.
I mean, that's the greatest thing about collaborating. And
yeah, and it's really nice to be in someone else's world as well, because I'm so much in my world all the time, and it's an amazing feeling for people to feel inspired from my world. But I love other people's worlds because that's what allows me to write differently and to think differently. And you know, Tosh is so special in his playing, and when he plays with the track, he complements it really well. And you know, so you know, I'm following you. So
oh man,
that's it. So. Yeah, sweet. That's wicked, man. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man, it is.
Absolutely wicked, man.
It's one of those tracks that's just got a really cool,
yeah,
it's just got a cool feel that it feels right to like.
Yeah, and the music really like complements, it gives the more. That's why it's called energy. It's got.
Yeah.
It's like, tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when you play the backbeat, it's really good when I do the.
Yeah, yeah. It feels right to do that stuff too. It doesn't feel like out of place.
Yeah.
You know?
So just so you know, everyone's kind of we blend, and our tuning of our kits are different as well. Which
I like the different cymbal setups too. All the stacks and dry stuff. And I have all the open.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's about, man. Just it's inspiring, man. It's good. How old are you?
I'm 16.
No way.
Yeah. So yeah.
To find out he was only 16. Is it 16?
Yeah, I'm 16.
Damn. Yeah. And he can play, and it's great. And he has such a good attitude as well, a right mentality, and especially in the music industry. I mean, being in it in such a long time, you meet some great guys and some challenging guys.
Yeah.
And he's great.
Oh man.
He's gonna go a long way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, wicked.
And I have a question about the, like when we finish the solo section and go back into the groove, are we gonna do it like, I think we already talked about this, like the beginning, so it'll be like I'll start and then you do the groove, and then like, so I'll lay back the second time and.
Yeah, let's do that. Like,
okay, kind of like the beginning, a little bit more like.
Because it creates a bit dynamic. We've just gone rage and then we go back.
Yeah.
The beginning bit as well, what we'll do, we'll try and build it up a bit more to give it a bit more
dynamics and stuff.
Dynamics, yeah. So I'll just do the cymbals, and then maybe you could do maybe a rim shot. Like
like less of a groove and more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always had drums in my house because my dad played drums, so that was kind of like, it was just cool. But like, I love just hearing different recordings like that weren't real drums. That was kind of my favorite thing, was copying like other people's drums, like whether it be Snoop Dogg or Dr. Dre or anyone who wasn't using real drums. And I mean, as I got older, I grew into just a bunch of different drummers like Thomas Pridgen and KAZ'S, everyone, you know.
But for me, it's quite crazy because my thing is all about color, and I was always drawn to drums. There's no one musical in my family, so I always wanted to try and, you know, see what was around my surroundings. So everything around me was music. So I was just inspired from my surroundings. And then I just went on the drums and I started to play the sounds like I would hear a train or yeah, just things like that. And then I was desperate to get a kit, so I was always like, you know, I used to steal, that's a bad word, I used to steal the kit from my school in high school and actually used to just use the floor tom as a kick drum and a snare drum and used to busk on the streets. So I was like busking, trying to just make sure I could do this, like to test if it was really good for me for my career.
Did you ever meet a musical inspiration and maybe have an interaction with that person that affected you and kind of changed the path that you were on? Or
Yeah, sure. That was a pretty easy answer. Is when I was probably 11 and Thomas Bridgen was playing at a bar right by my house. So I went to go see him. It was after a NAMM party, but I couldn't get in, so my dad like held me up in the window all night. And then yeah, just seeing how cool Thomas was like he was really cool, and he was like, yeah, come to my clinic next week. Like everything was awesome, you know. It was like, so just having that was super, like, it was crazy just to have one of my favorite drummers like know who I was and be so cool, you know.
That's so awesome,
Yeah.
man.
What about you?
For me, it's actually, he's here today. He's like been my big brother, and he's been like a mentor to me, but we never really think of it like that. We just become family, and you know, Aaron Spears has always been an inspiration, but because he's seen me from the ground up, and he's always been supportive over what I do. So, you know, we met maybe like 10 or 11 years ago at the London Drum Show, and he played to my music, and he said, oh, I really love your stuff, and we got to hang for a bit, and then ever since then we clicked, and you know, it was so surreal. Like last year we played together, you know, at London Drum Show, like reunited on the main stage,
Yeah.
and it was so special, like that full circle thing that happens.
Well, we think you are both amazing, and we're really, really happy to hear you play today and have you here at the inspiration sessions. So thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
Sarah.
you.
Thank you. And we're going to leave it with this. 1, 2, 3.
Brilliant. I'm about to get this out.